Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be analyzing arguably Ray Dalio's most popular book, Principles for Success. A little bit about the author. Ray Dalio founded the world's largest hedge fund, with over $160 billion in assets under management. He founded Bridgewater in the year of 1975 and hasn't looked back since. His dad was a professional jazz musician and his mom was a homemaker. That being said, he didn't have much money growing up. He grew up in Queens and he's still residing in New York till this day. Now part 1. Where is Dalio coming from? Dalio is a student of history. His first mistake was taking a short position on the market without significant understanding. This led him to nearly bankruptcy. To prevent further mistakes, Dalio set out principles to learn from. Now he stresses that you write these principles down so you don't forget them and they're engraved in your head. Now we have Dalio's alpha overlay investing strategy. His alpha overlay investment strategy, from this Dalio learned to take only highly confident bets, which he would then diversify. This led to him making less mistakes and better investments. Now you want to systemize from learning from mistakes. Bridgewater actively uses an issues log to track mistakes and ensure employees learn from them. The success of this tool inspired Dalio to create other tools, many of which Bridgewater has since adopted, such as baseball cards of each employee. Taking all this into consideration, we can tell that Dalio has a strong focus on improving the success of himself and others. Here we have the holy grail of investing. Dalio found a proven way to diversify by ensuring that investments are uncorrelated. As shown in the graph below, 15 to 20 good, uncorrelated return streams can significantly reduce risks without reducing expected returns. Now for part 2, Dalio's life principles. All successful people operate on principles, but perhaps they do not realize it. Dalio does, and he makes it known. Dalio's first principle is to self-evaluate. He states that each person should ask themselves, what do you want, what is true, and what are you going to do about it? You need to have principles to embrace reality, since there is nothing more important than understanding how reality works and how to deal with it. Dalio also acknowledges that you need to be radically open-minded, as well as learn how to make decisions effectively. Heading on to part 3, we have work principles. You want to make work and passion one and the same. Dalio's most fundamental work principle is to make work and passion one and the same, and to do it with people one wants to be with. An organization is a machine with two major parts, people and culture. Each of these influences the other. Tough love means pointing out mistakes and weaknesses. This is valuable to the success and growth of a person. An idea meritocracy is the best system consisting of radical truth, radical transparency, and believability-weighted decision-making. Trust in radical truth and radical transparency because it is essential to create a real idea meritocracy. Last but not least, we have meaningful relationships and meaningful work. These are mutually reinforcing. In conclusion, Dalio has a deep understanding of the world. This is shown through his principles and successes. Now, it's okay to make mistakes. I learned this, and I learned this through the book. It's okay to make mistakes because you can always learn from them and set out your principles to better yourself. Then we have look for ways to reduce risk. It's always good to reduce risk and increase your investment strategy. Be the best you can be. It's always important to be the best you can be, since you're going to influence the people around you and make for a better work environment. And you always want to set out new principles so you can always be bettering yourself. This will allow for future development and growth.